Hello everybody, I'm your host Akuma, and welcome back to another episode of Morrowind, episode 129. Man, we're really getting up there. Today we're going to talk to Falco. What's his name? What's his last name? Does he have a last name? Galenius. Okay, I've never said his last name before. He's trying to walk away from me, but I catch him. Ha ha ha. We are going to aid Falco Galenius in the Raven Rock quests. Have you decided to do what is right, Kevin? Yeah, sure, whatever. Excellent. I'm glad to have you working with me. From now on, every future assignment you are given will come from me. Okay, cool. Well, I don't have a real assignment for you, but perhaps you can help me with something else. I have a difficult decision to make, and your input would be valuable to me. Okay. Raven Rock is expanding nicely, despite the heavy ore quotas Carnius has insisted on. Right. It's time we build something other than housing, and the funds are available to build either a smithy or a trader's outpost. I'm having a difficult time deciding which would suit us better, and I'd value your opinion. Take some time to think it over, talk to the workers if you like, and come back when you've made up your mind. Well, personally, I think it would be better to build a trader's outpost because there are 3 smiths on the island already. Yeah, 3 already. So, another smith would be worthless in my opinion, but let's see what everybody else here wants.
You're one of the nicest people I met, and that's saying quite a lot.
You've met a lot of nice people then? Wait, it's up here. Decision. I was thinking I was looking under H for some reason. Well, if you ask me, we need a smith here. If the equipment breaks down, we could just get it fixed here instead of shipping it off to the mainland, but that's just my opinion. Well, you could just take it over to the fort, couldn't you? Right? I mean, there's a ship right down there near the... Yeah, whatever. Well, we've got 1 vote for a smith. You're asking me? Well, gee, it's nice to know that you think I'm important. I think it would be great if there were a place where I could go shopping and buy some nice new clothes. Maybe something that isn't wool, you know? I'm a very big fan of wool, of course, but after a while it gets a little itchy and starts to smell. Okay, so that's 1 for each. And personally, I don't care much for wool either, but then again, I have an allergic reaction to it, so go figure. I don't know that I really care either way, to be honest. I guess I'd have to say a trader would be better to have, since I could buy all sorts of things there. Okay. And you? What would you like to say on the matter? Tough question. I think I'd rather see a trader here. Maybe that way more people would be interested in stopping by. Then maybe some of them might want to stay, and that would make the workload lighter for all of us. Actually, that is a very good idea, and a very, very valuable opinion. Okay, Falco. Gesundheit. Decision, there we go. I think it would be a good idea if you built a trader, and so does everybody else, except for 1 guy who doesn't realize there's a smith right over there at the fort. A trader, eh? Well, we can certainly build that, though it'll take some time. Are you absolutely sure that's what we should build? Once we invest the money in it, we can't change the plans. Yeah, sure, whatever. So be it. I'll get the men started on construction, you take the news to Carnius. I doubt he'll care, but Stendar forbid he doesn't know every little detail of what goes on here. Okay, sure. Alright, let's go see Carnius, and I'm actually going to walk there because I want to improve my athletic skill. In fact, what is my magic skill? Or my athletic skill? I think my, where is it? Yeah, athletic skill is only 64. I would improve, or I'd like to improve my athletic skill a lot more. And I don't have to worry too much about my acrobatics because I'm sure it's already at 100 or even above 100 based on the rings that I have equipped on me. So acrobatics, fun skill to have. Jumping is a lot faster than walking in some instances, but if we needed to get somewhere, athletic skill is certainly the way to go. And it's only at level 64. I don't know how we got our jumping skill higher than our athletic skill so fast, but yeah, you know, what happens happens. And there's the fort already. That was actually quite a short walk. Well, I mean, I'm going at like 200 times the speed of a regular person, but even so, that walk didn't seem to take very long. Pardon me. Out of my way. Please dive faster. I'm tired of hearing you complain every time I come in here. Yo, Carnius. Not now, Underlane. I'm expecting a decision from Falco. It's colony business and it doesn't concern you. Take your head out of your butt and listen. What? Fine. That's fine. I honestly don't care. Just make sure there are no problems. I don't want to be bothered with this again. Okay, then. Carnius has been informed of the decision regarding the construction plans. I should check back in a few days when the work is done. Okay, so... Fortunately for you guys, a few days will pass before we can even get to the colony. As a matter of fact, construction should be nearly complete. Okay, so we'll just go right back over there and see how they're doing. And maybe kill a few wolves on the way. Come here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie! Your pelt will make a fine sail! They are dead. Also, our long blade skill is getting crazy high. That's very impressive. Speaking of long blade, I don't think we're going to be holding on to Goldbrand for the entirety of the game. Which may surprise some of you because it's a really cool weapon and it's super powerful and it has a nice enchantment. I'd say that between the damage and the magic power, it's about on par with, what is that over there? Is that a... yeah, okay. I'd say that Goldbrand is about on par with that of the Fane of Hakenek. That's all, folks. But we're not going to hang on to it for the entirety of the game. I don't know if we're going to get a better weapon from doing the main quest here on Solstheim, but much later, I'd estimate about 50 episodes from now, so spoiler alert, sort of, we're going to get a weapon that is not only better in stats, but also looks better. And considering that I have a sword made entirely out of gold already, that's probably saying a lot. One more time. Hurry up and drop dead. Thank you. Die faster, please. That was a stubborn Spriggan. Didn't even have anything on her. Oh my gosh. So construction's complete, right? Why are these things still in ruins? Okay, Falco, what the heck, dude? Where's the trader? Hello, Kevin, are you here? Yes. The decision's been made. Yes, he has been informed. The work is almost done. Let Carnius know. Okay. Really? Fine, we'll go back and talk to Carnius. Hey, poop face.
Falco, fine. Just leaves more for me.
Yeah, whatever. The traders is almost done? Fine, now leave me alone. Oh my gosh. I should really set up a market recall spell between these two guys. It'd save me a lot of heartache. Other than I have to go back and talk to Creeper, but yeah, you know what, never mind. Also, they really need to get this thing fixed up. Right then, back to Falco once again. By the way, I would like to point out that you can capture Spriggan's soul 3 times because you can kill them 3 times. This bodes very well using Azura's Star and recharging magical items. Great way to increase enchant. Just throwing that out there. It seems that nothing is easy, Kevin. Carnius' replacement supply ship has brought new problems with it, namely one Barrow Ignatius. He seems to think that he deserves extra payment for delivering our supplies and taking the ore back to the mainland, and I for one have no intention of giving in to him. I've given up trying to reason with him. Why don't you try talking some sense into him? What can you tell me about the guy? He's captain of the new supply ship that's arrived. He should still be down by the dock. I don't believe he's budged since he made his demand for extra payment. He's demanding a ridiculous sum of money. I won't even repeat what it is, or else he'll refuse to take any of the ore back to the mainland. This is unacceptable and something needs to be done about it. I've tried reasoning with him to no available. I'd like you to talk to him. This decision has been made. Yeah, okay. So, amen. So neither of those is it. And this is the entrance to the mine. And this is somebody's house. So when is that trader house going to be built? This thing? I don't think so. Oh, I guess it is. Raven Rock Trader. That's a different design. Okay, cool. Alright, so... oh, well, at least we have a dock now, too. So, you're the guy I'm supposed to talk to, right? Well now, have they finally sent someone to deliver to the... I can't read that.
Do you want something from me?
There we go. The extra payment I requested, I told them that if I was going to make this trip on top of what Elberoth was doing... Okay. It'd cost them, and I'm getting tired of waiting. I think I know who Elberoth is. He's a friend of mine. Not much to look at, and certainly not much of a captain, but he was one heck of a fighter. Always brandishing that stupid sword of his. But what business is it of yours? Let's talk about the extra payment of mine, shall we? That's right. You see this boat? It doesn't go anywhere until I've got that money in my hands. Your boss already knows what I'm after, and unless you're here to give it to me, I suggest you get lost. Otherwise, you might get hurt. Dude, I'm the friggin' Reverine. I've got Goldbrand and the Helm of Orion Bearclaw and enchanted golden armor out the wazoo. More like glass armor, but... both words start with a G. Don't confuse me. Okay, dude. I talked to him, and do you happen to know anybody named Alberoth? Barrow knew him, yes? I know nothing of him beyond his name. Perhaps Apronia might know something more since she was on the ship with him. Yeah, Alberoth was that, terrible captain that ended up dying in the hands of the Draugr. Yo! He was completely incompetent as a ship captain, I can tell you that much. Such an odd little Bosmer, too. Thought he was the best fighter in the province, always waving that sword around, but then the ship crashed and he was injured. For all his talk of being a good fighter, he sure didn't last long against these horrible undead things. I ended up taking his saber and using it to defend myself, about the only thing he ended up being good for, in my opinion. That explains why there was a dead Draugr in front of her. And Draugr are not easy to kill. Either this woman has a hidden talent, or she's very, very lucky. It certainly came in handy. Now that I think of it, though, I don't really have much of a use for it. Here, you take it. Not like it's worth much of anything, but odds are that you'd be more likely to use it than I ever will. Thank you very much. In fact, I think I know something that I can use it for, or specifically, somebody I can use it on if he doesn't accept the fact that we're not going to give him the extra payment he supposedly wants. Also, this is a terrible weapon. Excuse me, sir.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
Accept our terms! Don't try to intimidate me, you... That sword. Looks like Alberoth's. Is that his saber? Saber. Oh, his saber. How did you... But where... So it's true? He's dead? You don't mean to tell me that you... I mean, you didn't kill him, did you? Okay, listen, maybe I made a bit of a mistake, alright? How about I just take the ship and deliver the ore and we won't have any sort of problem at all? Just don't hurt me. Look, I'm going now, see? Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, you give me any more problems and Alberoth's saber will not be what ends your life. I will capture your soul while I'm at it. Shh, don't argue semantics. Hello, Kevin, are you? Yes. You spared me from having to make that extra payment, and for that I thank you, Kevin. You are very much welcome. Well done, Kevin, well done. Perhaps things can return to normal. Define normal. What's the next assignment you might have for us? The logs from the mine aren't adding up, Kevin. Ore is disappearing, and if my hunch is right, Orion Marin is the one making it disappear. Of course, if my hunch is right, we're going to need proof of his theft. Okay. Well, I know that this quest is going to...
Supply ship is fine. What else can go wrong?
Theft, supposedly. Derp. Right then. So, of course at a mining colony, with ebony being as rare and, well, heavy and expensive like it is, there's obviously going to be some theft. There's always going to be theft problems in the mines that they have in Morrowind. But, you know, that's just kind of the way things have to go, and I've rubbed quite a few too. Man, that glass mine got me so stinking rich. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. It sounds like this next quest may take a little bit of time to complete, so I'm going to call it the end here. Thank you very much for joining me today, everyone. Come back next time, and we will solve a theft problem in the mine. See you then, everyone. Take care.